everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darien.
I'm your other host, Landon.
And today, we got a lot of stuff we're going to get into. We got tons of Marvel news, tons of DC news, gaming stuff. We're going to review Gotham Knights. We got 2 trailers to talk about. This episode is to make up for missing last week.
Yeah.
First, before we get into that, before we get into what we've been doing this week, I want to kind of give a shout out to the listeners out there, specifically the ones on YouTube, because I'm pretty sure last time we did this, we had about 130 something subscribers. It was the last episode we did of this show. Well, I'm happy to announce that we now have 238 subscribers. That's almost double that of what we had last episode. And our Lego Batman review has 811 views.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
We're about to work 200 away from hitting 1,000 views on that episode.
Yeah, on our first on a extra beef. Actually, had like a lot of fun reviewing.
I know. And so I just wanted to kind of, I don't know what the word is. Yes, thank people for watching the videos, listening to the show, and sticking around, joining the Comic Book Burrito community.
Yeah, thank you all.
Yeah, a lot more stuff to come in the future once I figure out how to set up a green screen. Which I don't know. That'd probably take as long as the Patreon's taken.
Just never happens.
No, I got it set up. Well, no, I don't. But I've got it all taken out of the box in there. Anyway, yeah. But thank you for the big numbers on YouTube. Love to see them growing and keep up. How have you been this past 2 weeks?
Been good. Gotham Knights played for a bit.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Pretty much. I mean, that's kind of it. Nothing really much. How about you?
Yeah, not much either. A lot of big news these last few weeks.
Oh yeah, very much.
Not
so.
like there's been some small stuff here and there, but like most of it's like big stuff. And by big, I mean like show review, like announcements and some DC related things, which blew my mind.
As far as I know, nothing really minor in the news today. Is that correct?
There's a few things you could call minor.
Okay.
We'll see. Well,
I know DC stuff's big.
Yeah, but we do have more Marvel than DC, but we got a lot of DC stuff this week. But yeah, I also watched 2 trailers this week. By the way, this is our first week without a show to review. No more shows for the rest of the year, so we might start a bracket. Thinking about it.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. But we have 2 trailers to talk about. We'll start off with those. So we get the trailers for Ant-Man The Wasp, Quantumania, and the Marvel Studios special presentation, Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. It's a long title.
Yeah, both came out a day apart from each other.
Yeah, and the Guardians trailer came out because it got leaked online.
Yeah,
which I saw it, but I didn't see it with audio because I was out in public and I couldn't listen. I didn't have my headphones with me.
Yeah, I saw the leak before it came out. Yeah, I saw Marvel just said screw it and just released it.
Yeah, which was a good call. Everyone already was seeing it. Let's talk about which one do you want to do first? The smaller one, the holiday special, or start with the movie trailer?
Let's just do movie.
All right. So Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. What are you thinking about going into this trailer? I mean, we obviously know Kang.
Yeah. That's mostly who I wanted to see in this trailer. While we didn't get much of them, but from what we saw, man, it was like enough.
He looked good.
He looked good. I'm someone who loves Ant-Man, and I love the first Ant-Man film.
That's really good. That's still one of my favorite. It's a very watchable movie.
Very, very watchable. Second one, Ant-Man The Wasp, I don't really like. I didn't think it was good at all. I probably positive was I liked Paul Rudd, and I liked I thought the villain wasn't too bad. That was kind of it. I think they really butchered Scott Lang's character of making him an idiot, which he's goofy, but he's not like an idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, he broke into Hank Pym's house. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, yeah,
he's a master thief.
Yeah, he's a master thief. He's a smart guy. I just think they really dumbed him down in that movie. But seeing everything in the trailer, man, I'm very, very intrigued.
Yeah. From what it seems, this movie is. By the way, you have recasted Cassie Lang, played by Catherine Newton now, who is from our Supernatural watchers out there. Played Claire in that show. Let's see. What else was so she's there, and she's built this device that can help, I guess, like call to people in the quantum realm, help people call to them from the quantum realm. And
somehow it's like a either communication or like a signal of like an SOS or whatever. Like if you need help or something, call this beacon.
Yeah, and Janet doesn't seem to like that. Tells them to shut it off before she can. It does something and sucks them all into the quantum realm. Basically, this whole movie, I'm pretty sure, besides probably the beginning, it's going to take place in the quantum realm.
Yeah,
which is going to be fun. Because I'm excited to kind of explore that whole. And we only got to see like tiny bits and pieces of it in the Ant-Man movies.
Oh yeah,
and I'm pretty sure that city that Kang's at is that city that's been everyone talked about. That was an Ant-Man and the Wasp in the background. Was it Ant-Man and the Wasp or Ant-Man where that showed up?
It was Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same place.
Yeah. I'm 90% sure.
I guess I don't know if it's Chronopolis. I don't know if they'll do that or maybe it's just something else.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll have to see.
What I do know about the plot of this movie is that there's a shot of Kang putting this like orb in the machine or something.
Yeah.
That is like a main plot point. Apparently, that orb's going to be got stolen at one point by Janet, which I guess is we're going to see in flashbacks. And that's Kang gets Scott to go retrieve it for him because he knows it's like thieving skills and stuff. He wants it back because it powers his time chair.
Yeah.
And that's like the whole thing. And I saw a lot of people talking about also the rings that were like around his time chair and also around like his kind of like temple or castle, whatever the heck that thing was. Yeah. Looks a lot like Shang-Chi's 10 rings and the Miss Marvel's like bangle. Like the designs are the exact same and everything.
Yeah, I saw someone make that on Twitter. And
that does tie in with what I talked about, which apparently the bangle and the rings are supposed to play a big part in kind of like the Infinity Stones did.
Oh, yeah.
And we do know the rings are calling to something, that beacon that they talked about. So maybe it kind of connects to that.
Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I hope it, I don't know. I can see the connection.
Yeah. Bill Murray?
Oh, Lord. I'm pretty interested in seeing his character.
I forgot he was in the movie, and I was watching the trailer, and I was like, Bill Murray. Ghostbusters.
Pretty down there. I remember it was first announced to be in the movie. Some people thought he was going to play MODOK.
That would have been weird. We have now no MODOK in this trailer.
Yeah.
Which is something that surprised me. I thought we'd see like maybe a glimpse of him. From what I've heard, I think they can't remember exactly what I had read, but I heard they were doing something with MODOK, and that's the reason they didn't show him in the trailer. They were changing up something. I don't know. I don't think it's the design because, and what a lot of people don't seem to realize, and I know you've made a comment about it, is like the mask he's wearing, the way he looks like a full robot, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The director did come out and say that image, we haven't seen the full shot of MODOK yet. Those arts that were out were fan made stuff based off the trailer.
Yeah,
and the director did come out and say that he's gonna have the big head. You're gonna see a big, like Corey Stoll face. Corey Stoll, the guys playing MODOK, played Yellow Jacket in first Ant-Man.
Yeah.
He said you're gonna see his big face. It's just a mask like that he wears over it.
Yeah.
I guess so he can kind of like breathe in the quantum realm. I don't know.
I don't understand the point of it, but who knows?
Guess we'll see. But he did say that he is going to be a machine organism designed only for killing.
Well, that's good.
I'm like, of course. He's MODOK.
Good thing he's a MODOK.
Yeah. Let's see. A lot of good lines from Jonathan Majors as Kang. Let's see. Had that one shot of him floating down and with the blue face and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, and it looked perfect. I mean,
yeah.
Whoever did the outfit for him, man, I
think I understand. It's like He Who Remains had the same purple and green color to his outfit, and now Kang, that's Kang's color, and now this version of Kang, who we don't know if it's going to be the one we see in Kang Dynasty or if this is just another random. I don't know how they're going to do this.
Yeah.
When are we going to meet the actual one that we fight, or is it just like all of them?
Who knows?
Yeah, I have no idea. But he's got that kind of battle worn, battered version of that outfit. He's got the tunic on and everything. I think each version of Kang is going to have like basically the same outfit, but it's going to be like different because like for that certain version of the character.
You think so?
Yeah, like one might have like armor, more metallic kind of.
I think the one we're seeing in this movie, that's like the real deal Kang.
You think so?
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna win in this movie.
No. Either they won't. The Kang's not gonna lose. I mean, he might still get trapped in the quantum realm, but I have a theory that at the end of this movie, the Ant family, maybe besides like a couple people, maybe Cassie gets sent back to the normal world, but I think everyone's going to get stuck in the quantum room. Kang's going to escape, possibly.
Everyone's going to get stuck again?
Yeah. Well, Kang will escape.
I gotcha.
Maybe. And Cassie will be the only one out there, and she's got to go maybe help or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha.
But yeah, let's see. It ends with Jonathan Majors walking up. He says, "So what'll it?" Well, I forgot what he says. He's like, "So what'll it be, Ant-Man?" And then close up of Paul Rudd's face, and then the trailer ends.
I wish we heard that one line.
Yeah, they took it out of the trailer, but I know why they did. They're kind of introducing us to his menace right now. And, because a lot of people are still very like they know Kang from the comic books, but like casual watchers that don't read the comics but watch the movies, they're gonna be like, well, who is this guy? Is he really as evil as that one guy in Loki said? Like, let's see.
Yeah.
And now this isn't even the same version of like we'll have another version in Loki season 2, the one that like that built the statue of in the TVA at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's another version of him.
It's crazy.
This is so I'm like my brain hurts.
It hurts. Yeah. Too much time travel.
It is a lot of time travel. I thought Endgame was a lot. But yeah, February 23rd, I think. Right? No, wait. When's this come out?
No, it's February 16th, I want to say.
Let me look it up. Ant-Man The Wasp Quantumania comes out February 17th. You were one day.
Yeah.
There we go. It's going to be good. February 17th, 2023. What would you rate this trailer out of 5?
Nick
Fury. I looked at the cast. Sorry, I was looking at the cast on here. Nick Fury is supposedly in the movie. Could be wrong because it's Google. But.
Yeah, good point. Honestly, man,
I like a 4.
Yeah, I was gonna say like 4.5, 4.
Yeah, I like a 4.
Yeah.
I like the music. Music was great in this trailer.
Oh yeah.
To the point where I had to go into Spotify and listen to it.
Yeah, Elton John, Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah,
that's a good song.
Yeah, that was the Ant-Man The Wasp Quantumania first trailer. Let's get on to the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special trailer, which dropped. It was only a minute long, sort of short, kind of like what they did with Werewolf by Night. They'll drop it a few weeks before it comes out. This time they dropped it like a month before it came out, but still comes out Thanksgiving Day, which I knew that was the rumor going around.
Yeah.
So November 25th.
the day after or the day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Let's get into this. What were you expecting maybe going into this? I mean, coming off the heels of Werewolf by Night, that's the very first special presentation. So, I mean, I feel like there should be some kind of. It's also Guardians, so it should be even higher.
I wasn't too sure of what to. I mean, I know it was like Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special, and I'm thinking the whole time what we saw was like not what I was thinking at all.
Really? What were you thinking?
I also thought the whole thing would take place in the ship in space. You know, and like it's going to be Peter trying to get everyone like in the Christmas spirit or something.
Yeah,
but then he's constantly being reminded of Gamora, and I was going. So it's so. I mean, that whole plot is there in this, but yeah, I thought the whole thing was going to take place in space. I didn't know they were going to go to Earth. Kevin Bacon was going to be in this. I didn't know that at all. I heard a pretty theory that Kevin Bacon is actually the Silver Surfer.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, and apparently, like he goes to Earth, like Earth or like different planets for so many years to monitor the the editability of the planet, and then he goes tells Galactus about it. I heard that rumor. It's not a rumor, but more like a theory.
Theory, yeah.
Which I don't see happening.
I don't know about that. Mm-hmm. So let's see. Let's talk about this trailer. So open it up. Kraglin. That's his name, right?
Yeah,
James
Kraglin.
Gunn's brother. Yeah. This is all directed by James Gunn too, which
yeah.
James Gunn just he can have my money. I'll tell you that. I don't care what any movie he makes. At this point, he can make a horrible movie, and I'll be like, yes.
Probably the worst movie he's ever made was Super, but that movie was awesome.
Mm-hmm. He's a good director. Let's see. So Kraglin's like heard that it's about Christmas time on Earth right now, and they were like, "Oh, we should celebrate Christmas." And Nebula's like, "No, we don't have enough time for trivialities like Christmas." And Mantis is like, "Well, I feel like we should do it. It would be fun. And plus, Peter's kind of sad about Gamora right now." And admitted that I completely forgot that like he would be upset about that.
Yeah.
Because last time we saw that, I was about to say it was an Endgame. It was actually in Love and Thunder for that beginning part.
Yeah.
I don't really count. Well, they were kind of just there for like.
Where was that Gamora from? Like 2013.
Remember, she like ran off at the end of Endgame.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
And we just don't know where. And he was searching for her, but I guess that's what Guardians 3 will be about.
Interesting.
And so they want to cheer him up. They're going to go to Earth and they're going to get stuff to help celebrate Christmas and make him happy. I read that part of the plot is that Yondu ruined Christmas for Peter. Which is part of the reason.
Face is supposed to be in this.
Yeah, which was a piece of news I had earlier. We can go ahead and put that with this. That Michael Rooker is going to be in the holiday special as Yondu.
That's great. I love Yondu.
I know. R.I.P. Probably flashbacks, I'm thinking.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah. This is like Ghost of Christmas Past. Yondu.
That'd be interesting.
They go to Earth. It's Mantis and Drax. Drax is wearing a shirt. There's a lot of scenes. I think this trailer made me smile a lot. I guess it's like the Christmas like feel to it, and the Guardians. I just love the Guardians. I was just like happy. That scene where like they had decorated that hole wherever they were, and like Rocket was shining the light down at Peter, and Peter was looking around. I was like, "This is awesome."
Oh yeah,
I love watching that whole family. Like,
it seems very what do you call it? Mantis and Drax focused.
Yeah, and them going to Earth, Hollywood. Seeing what Earth. Yeah. And they're seeing what Earth's like, and they go to Kevin Bacon's house, and they break in, and they're like, "You're coming with us. It's a Christmas present."
Yeah, the legendary Kevin Bacon.
Yes. he runs away. It goes through a quick montage showing all the characters. Osmo is in it.
Oh yeah,
Happy about that.
yes.
Let's see. Groot is older? Question mark.
Chad Groot.
Either that or Chad Groot is what he's gonna be called. He's either older or he's just gotten bigger, like stronger. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
He had a small head, but he had big body.
Yeah. I mean, from the little I've seen, he looks a bit weird.
Well, we really only saw like that one shot. There's like two shots, but one he was like facing away from the camera.
Yeah. He looks all right. I'm excited to see more of him.
Yeah. And Stu, this is the second to last time we'll see the Guardians.
I really.
That's sad.
I really wonder what the heck they're going to do with him. Honestly,
they've been around for a good while though.
Because for Guardians 3, who do you think's going to die?
Drax, Rocket.
You think Rocket?
Yeah, Drax and Rocket. I think Groot will go back to his home planet.
Yeah, Groot won't die. Groot might go back to his home planet. Well, no, I think they can keep Groot around for a while.
I think Star-Lord can stick around for a while.
Yeah, Star-Lord's going to stick around.
Unless Chris Pratt's like, nah, I got Mario stuff to do. I got to make another Jurassic World movie.
Either way, it's a win-win. I don't know. Mantis is sticking around.
I could see that. I feel like they'd make cameos. Star-Lord maybe will show up maybe in Secret War. I don't know. It's like difficult to figure out. Because the Guardians really don't like... I don't know. You don't normally see the Guardians in crossovers much in comics.
Oh, no. Rarely. Very rare.
So I feel like they're kind of... That's why the third is kind of like the end of James Gunn's Guardian story. Mm-hmm. That is his last Marvel movie for 4 years.
Which is great.
Yeah, which we'll talk about later. But, I mean, yeah. I'm excited. Anytime I get to see the Guardians, it's a good time. Even though when the third movie comes out, it's going to be a sad time. I'm going to cry.
Very, very much so.
I swear. I got to watch. I don't want to talk about it. All right. Why don't you rate this trailer out of 5? Or teaser? No, that's trailer.
I'm going to give it a 4.
Yeah, it's a 4. Yeah, it was a nice little trailer. Makes me excited for Christmas. Or Thanksgiving, actually.
Well, gets me excited for the season. That's for sure.
Let's get into the news. Talked about it the last couple weeks, and Deadline officially confirmed that Harrison Ford is set to join Captain America 4 and the Thunderbolts as General Thaddeus Ross. This is a kind of, I think it's a week old piece of news. This is something from last week we would have had, but we didn't do the episode. But yes, is officially confirmed. I'm surprised. I wonder how much money they offered him. I know he just loves working with Disney. Harrison Ford is officially set to join Captain America 4 and the Thunderbolts as General Thaddeus Ross.
You think we're going to see Red Hulk or just straight up just Ross?
Well, they're bringing him back for a reason.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And if he's in Captain America 4, and it's this whole Hulk thing going on in that, supposedly, I feel like there's like an 85% chance we get Red Hulk. Looking like Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford with the mustache is what we're going to get.
That's going to be interesting.
When he comes on screen, you know what his first line's going to be?
What?
It's going to be like this. This is
yeah.
Thank you.
Right. Shut up. Shut up.
Talk like, what's a force? What's a force ghost?
Oh, can't wait.
It's gonna be good. Yeah. I wonder how much money they paid him.
I don't even want to know. I honestly don't want to know because they're
gonna be like, Harrison Ford, how excited are you for your role in the Thunderbolts? And he's going to be like, what's a Thunder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yes, but Harrison Ford joining in Captain America 4, which is, I think, Captain America New World Order is what that's called, and Thunderbolts. Next, Agatha Coven of Chaos starts filming December 5th of this year, and the show is set to include Wiccan and Hulkling. Now, Wiccan is Wanda's son, Billy, but this is casting an older version of him, which I'm confused how this is going to work. And Hulkling is another member of the Young Avengers, and those two have a relationship in the comics, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I've never read a Young Avengers comic. I know of the Young Avengers and I know the team members, but I've never read a book with them in it.
Yeah, but, I swam and went to McKay's earlier today, and I already saw the first New Avengers book, and it was going for like $1,200.
Wow,
crazy! Yeah,
that's a lot. Hulkling, I know, is a half Kree, half Skrull. Not a Hulk. I don't know why he's called Hulkling. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah, I don't know who created him, blamed them. But Agatha Coven of Chaos. I think Evan Peters is possibly supposed to be back in this, and that one blonde lady from WandaVision is going to be in this as well.
Okay, well, I can do it.
Yep. Captain America 4 is going to start filming in mid to late March of 2023. So we'll get plot information soon on that, most likely.
Well, I'm excited for that, definitely.
Yeah, some quick news there. Disney Plus will be releasing 3 new episodes of Marvel Studios Legends, which is the show that they put out like random episodes before new projects to like catch you up on what happened with this character and all this stuff. They'll be posting 3 new episodes ahead of Wakanda Forever's release.
Oh, okay.
Which for you, for example, because you weren't a big fan of the first one, you could just watch those instead of having to watch the first one again.
Yeah. Okay. I'll let you.
Yeah. November 4th. Speaking of Thunderbolts, Florence Pugh is set to appear as Yelena in another upcoming MCU movie in addition to Thunderbolts. I don't know what movie that could be, and I was going to ask if you could. Maybe, what do you think? She could show up in a movie. Because we know most of the movies leading up to Thunderbolts.
Oh yeah, definitely Thunderbolts.
Let me look up a list. Wait, hang on. Okay, so 2023 movies, we got the Marvels, which I don't think.
Yeah.
Quantumania, no. Guardians 3, no. Let's see. I mean, it could be Captain America 4.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, that's my money on it, honestly. That's what I think it should be.
Marvels. Obviously, we know Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the list, and it's like all movies that I've never heard of.
Right.
For some reason, I think it's a fake list. But I don't know. I think maybe Armor Wars, she could show up in that, maybe. Just all that kind of like grounded kind of stuff. Captain America 4 is my guess, probably.
Yeah, that's what.
That does come out before.
That's what I wanted. That's what I want it to be. Out of anything.
Yeah. So, let's see what the next one is. Oh, it's the big one. One of the big ones.
Oh yeah.
Marvel Studios is developing a Silver Surfer project as a Disney Plus special presentation and will debut a few months prior to Fantastic Four.
I'm really excited about that.
I got information about it.
Ooh, tell me all about it.
It'll have a similar style to Werewolf by Night. The project will feature Norrin Rad as the Herald of Galactus out in the far corners of the cosmos. Brad will not be on Earth during a special presentation and will also not interact with any cosmic characters already established in the MCU. Netflix's The Sandman is an inspiration for the special presentation, but with a cosmic spin. The special will release a few months before the Fantastic Four premiere in February of 2025.
I've never seen The Sandman. I need to, though.
I watched the first 2 episodes.
Was it good? I heard it's like really good.
It was pretty good. I've never read the comics, so I can't like compare it to that. So
yeah, can you see what they're talking about though?
Yeah, the Sandman's very much like there's this guy, he's a god, and he gets imprisoned in the show for like 1,000 years, and like everything goes crap basically, and so it's gonna be like this kind of celestial being like Silver Surfer, and then he's gonna get thrown in some kind of situation that he's not gonna know what to do. I don't know, but the biggest thing here is that he will be the Herald of Galactus.
Yeah, okay.
We're probably gonna get a Galactus tease at the end of this. It's gonna be like him in silhouetted or something, and Silver Surfer flies up to him.
Yeah, probably.
I'm hyped. I'll be hyped for that.
Yeah, oh yeah, I'm definitely hyped.
Galactus, yeah. I thought that was pretty awesome. We're finally getting a Silver Surfer project, and it will not be Kevin Bacon.
Oh yeah, unfortunately, it will not be Kevin Bacon.
Yes. All right. Also, a Disney Plus related things. The Secret Invasion show, which is our next show, I'm pretty sure, beginning of next year. Pretty sure it's March of next year, but for January, I don't know.
I think it's There
hasn't been a confirmed date. It just said 2023, but I'm guessing based off previous years.
March, right to me.
Yeah. So Secret Invasion. Amelia Clarke is playing a character in the show, and she was in the trailer a few times. She's also in Game of Thrones, the actress. She will be playing Abigail Brand. And Abigail Brand, for those of you who are not familiar with the character, is she's a mutant alien hybrid. She is the commander of S.W.O.R.D. in the comics, and her first appearance was in Astonishing X-Men Volume 3.
Oh wow!
And I've seen her and stuff. I've seen pictures of her at least.
Yeah, well, I'll be honest, she don't look too familiar to me. Hey, oh
gosh, sorry. I was reading her brother's name on the About page, and I was like, said, I'm gonna pronounce this. Should I? No. Yes. Okay. Lafith. Oh gosh. Lafithenriaxiaxis.
Close enough.
Yeah, I did it. I'm like a average Stan Lee over here.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes, Abigail Brand. She'll be playing that. So that was the rumor, I believe. I'm pretty sure she has powers. She has pyrokinesis. She can control fire. I don't know if they'll do that in the show or not.
I think they'll do it. Well,
another mutant making their way to not the big screen, I guess the small screen. Okay, Blade has apparently gotten a new director now.
Okay, that's good.
Elegance Bratton is his. I think it's a he. Let me make sure. Filmmaker. Yes, it is. Okay, Elegance Bratton. He's an American filmmaker, photographer. He's produced a variety of projects, including the short film Walk for Me, the reality television series My House, the documentary film Peer Kids.
Okay.
Let's see, movies.
Any of these before?
Yeah. He seems like he's a very contemporary filmmaker. But it seems like he makes a lot of. That's an A24 film. That The Inspection.
Interesting.
He makes a lot of. It seems darker, kind of looking.
Didn't they say they wanted to get like a smaller name to direct Blade?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So they're doing that. Yeah. So this. I don't know if it's not confirmed yet, but apparently this is who they have almost tapped down to be the director. I guess they're in final talks.
Okay. Hey, I mean, long as the guy does Blade justice, I don't care.
Yeah, as long as it's better than the last guy. But Sam Tariq, I think his name was. Apparently, that's horrible.
Oh, that guy. Oh my god, this guy was so set back by every other Marvel film.
Here's good news. This came out today, I believe. Recording this, it's actually 3 a.m. on 2 days before Halloween. Happy Halloween, by the way, when this episode releases.
Yeah, happy Halloween.
Yeah. Next year we'll do video and we'll be dressed up in costumes.
Oh, that'll be great.
It'll be Rorschach and Night Owl.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we're doing that. Can't change it now.
Oh, I talked myself into a hole. Marvel Studios is developing a Vision show titled Vision Quest. This came out of nowhere. I got information about that. Hang on.
For real, too.
Here we go.
I'm interested. I love it.
It's going to follow the Vision after the events of WandaVision. While he's trying to regain his memory and humanity, Jack Schaefer will oversee the series. She oversaw WandaVision. And there's also a possibility, according to Deadline, of an appearance of Wanda.
Huh, okay.
And so we're getting a White Vision show. We finally get to find out where this dude went. It's been like a year and a half.
Quest.
The Vision Quest. I'm excited. They're getting a writing room together next week.
Yeah, well, and we are part of it, hopefully.
Yes. No, I don't know if this... I was thinking this about this show and also the Wonder Man show, which you have a piece of news about here in a minute. I don't think... Well, maybe Vision Quest could be a show, but because it's Vision, but I think Wonder Man could be better as a... well, then I don't know, special presentation. But then again, now I'm kind of rethinking that.
I think a special presentation could fit, possibly.
But that's kind of short for this character that.
You're right. For Wonder Man.
Yeah, you kind of got to build him a little bit, and plus you're getting Trevor Slattery in there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally do episodic then. All right. Okay. I get that.
Yeah. I retake what I say. But yes, Vision Quest, another show to live for. I don't know when that'll be. Who knows? Probably, hopefully 2024, because hey, I'll take many more things in 2024 as I can get. That's a year, man.
That is a year, all right.
It is one of the years. Some Fantastic Four news here related to Doctor Doom, because they supposedly the Doctor Doom post-credit scene from Wakanda Forever due to some decisions that they made behind the scenes regarding, I guess, the message of the movie and some test screenings and stuff. They decided to cut that and save it for a later date. And we do know that he is confirmed to not be the villain of Fantastic Four.
Yeah. I had a feeling he was. I know some people were upset he was the villain of
I'm kind of fine with it. I think there's a lot, a Super Scroll. You could do Super Scroll, maybe.
I would love to see Super Scroll.
Yeah. I don't know about Mole Man. But Danny DeVito as Mole Man.
That would be good.
There's what they could do. Apparently he's going to be in a mid or post-credit scene. They don't know which yet. That could be when he's first revealed as in Fantastic Four. And from what I'm hearing, I don't think he'll be a big villain in the multiverse saga, but after this all ends, after Secret Wars, he's gonna, or maybe during Secret Wars is when he steps up and he'll be a big threat. Probably.
Most likely. That sounds pretty much it. I mean, you're pretty much probably right on the mark there.
Yeah. I think Kang's gonna die maybe beginning of Secret Wars. They're gonna find the final Kang or something. I don't know how it'll be. I'm way beyond my knowledge. They'll get ready to do him, and then Doom kills him, rips his spine out like the one comic. What's that Doom with the white? You've seen that, right? Where he rips the guy's spine out. So.
Oh yes, I've seen that.
That'd be awesome. Does that to Kang?
That'd be cool. It would be.
Yeah. Just waiting for Doctor Doom. I need him now.
Get him now.
Venom news. This is interesting. Venom writer Kelly Marcel has been hired to direct Venom 3. So I don't know who the director of the first two were. Were they the same person?
I believe so. I believe they are the same as the first.
So we have the writer of the first one is coming in to direct. I also did hear that Sony wants Venom, their version of Venom, to be in Secret Wars.
I mean, please. I mean, it
would make sense with the ending of No Way Home and the symbiote.
I really want some Venom and Spider-Man action. Like, I really thought we were going to get that here soon. With that whole thing of Venom, too.
Yeah, that was just a tease.
Unfortunately.
You know they did that on purpose, too.
I know they did. Don't remind me.
Yeah, we know you, Kevin. And who does Sony? Amy Pascal.
Amy Pascal. I don't know if she does it anymore. Can't fully remember.
That is happening, though. New director for Venom 3, which means I guess it's getting ready to start production. Possibly.
Yeah. When? Do you know?
Not at all. I just know that they found a director, which means that they're getting ready to work on it. Probably got a script coming soon.
I guess that's a bit of progress.
Because it normally goes, you find your director, you find your producers and stuff, and then you get a script written. You turn in the script to the Sony, and then they'll green light it, and then you get to work. And the casting and all that stuff.
Okay. I guess it does work like
that. Yeah. Speaking of Wonder Man, we talked about earlier, Yahya Abdul-Mateen II is reportedly in talks to play Simon Williams, a.k.a. Wonder Man, in the upcoming Wonder Man series. He is the same guy who played Black Manta in Aquaman.
Okay.
He will be playing our Wonder Man. Maybe.
I'm into it.
I think he could do a decent job playing Wonder Man. I don't know much about his acting other than Aquaman. So I need to rewatch.
Yeah.
That's why it's on our list. I think it's on our list of extra piece stuff.
Yeah, I think he could do it.
Yeah. Let me see what else he's been in, because I need to know, because I all know him from his he played Candyman in the 2021 Candyman movie. He's done a lot of stuff. What?
I guess so.
He was in the Ambulance movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. He played Matrix Resurrections. He'll be in Aquaman 2. He was in The Watchmen show.
Oh, he's in
He was in the movie Us, which is pretty popular. He was in the new Baywatch movie that came out. He was in the first Aquaman, Mad Max movies, The Greatest Showman with Hugh Jackman. And he's done a lot of popular movies.
Yeah, a lot of very popular ones. I'm excited to see what he can do there.
Yeah. What's next? Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse will reportedly feature. I'm going to try to say this name. Apologies if I get it wrong. You may know it better than me. Maybe it's Avatir Prabhakar, the Indian version of Spider-Man.
Yeah.
With an updated design. Like I said, I may have butchered the name. I apologize.
I didn't know that. Only thing I saw recently on that movie was a John Romita Senior art of Spider-Man was like on some pair of pants.
I got another part of another piece of news. Not another piece, but more of this that I was about to say. There's another character, Spider-Cat.
Yeah,
is going to be in the movie as well.
Oh wow. Okay. I guess Spider-Ham is not going to be in it. They're all
I wish he was.
I mean, I'm all down for like bringing.
I think Spider-Cat needs to be voiced by Chris Pratt.
He should.
It could be Garfield.
Hello, Hero. Have anything else in that movie?
Yeah. When does that come out next year?
June. Yeah, next year.
Same month that Flash comes out. I know what's going to be more popular.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we all know exactly what's going to be more popular.
Yeah. I think they just need to put Flash on HBO Max, but that's just me. We have all but one. There'll be 9 episodes in season 2 of What If. Season 3 apparently is well underway and in the works.
Yeah.
But season 2, we know what 8 of the 9 episodes are.
Okay.
We know the full names for 3 of them, and the other ones we know the topics. What if Alexei joined the Avengers? So Red Guardian joining the Avengers.
Okay.
What if Yondu took Quill to his father? What if Surtur came to Earth instead of Asgard? So, the giant red fire demon voiced by Clancy Brown in Thor Ragnarok that destroyed Asgard. He's coming to Earth. And in the there were leaked for these three things. There were leaked storyboards for them, and it shows one of them in the Surtur episode shows Wanda and Doctor Strange fighting together to try to stop him.
Yeah,
and so it seemed pretty interesting. There's more. We're in an episode about Captain Carter fighting Steve, who we know is in that suit from the end of the post-credit scene of the first season.
I just saw it. Yeah,
and I guess this version of the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
There's Tony and Gamora on Sakaar, that episode that got cut from the first season. It's going to be in this one.
Yeah.
This one right here is going to be one of my favorites. This sounds awesome. Hela and the Mandarin fighting Odin.
That's going to be cool.
Freaking, like, this is the Mandarin from Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
And so I guess Hela teams up with him to kill Odin. Because Hela doesn't like Odin. So I think that's going to be... I think that's going to be good. And it also says there's something related to the 1602 comic, which, if you haven't read Marvel 1602, go read Marvel 1602 because it's really good.
Amazing designs.
Yeah. Really cool to see like the way they twist these characters. They made Daredevil this kind of like thief in the night kind of guy, but he like cracks jokes and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And they made... Yeah, Spider-Man is the apprentice of Nick Fury.
Yeah,
I can't exactly remember. It was really good. I really enjoyed it, and they introduced X-Men at the end. I haven't got the second issue, but I need to.
I've never read it, but I've always seen stuff of it. I need to read it.
That's pretty good. Written by the same guy who wrote The Sandman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was the What If season 2 episodes, besides one, which I guess would be the finale. We don't know what that is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Probably maybe Kang related.
Who knows? What was that Spider-Man one with him doing the rubble? Do we know what that one was from?
No.
Okay. I was wondering.
Yeah. Marvel Studios is reportedly developing multiple TVMA projects for Disney Plus. I'm sure one of them is the zombies thing.
Yeah.
Probably in the Punisher show.
Yeah, Daredevil Born Again.
Yeah. They haven't officially announced that, but I assume so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly,
but for sure, zombies. Though.
Yeah.
They said that. I gotta get the screenshot up for the next piece. Here we go. This is kind of DC related, but it's also Marvel related, so I'm gonna stick it in the Marvel section. Warner Brothers reportedly asked Kevin Feige to take over DC Studios earlier this year.
Huh.
They made it desperate. They're like, you know what, dude? Just take it, please. I can't do this anymore.
Is that confirmed or was that a rumor?
It is a rumor, but this seems like this is one of those rumors that are like...
I wonder how, if it's true, how all that went down.
I don't know. He probably said no because he's doing Marvel. And we'll talk about later on what all went down with what's going on with DC right now, which is a lot.
Oh, yeah, a lot.
But yeah, that's something I thought I'd just throw in there real quick. It wasn't listed in the news here, but I had it screenshotted, so I thought I'd talk about it. This is something exciting for you Spider-Man fans out there. I know Landon's ears just perked up when I said that. Andrew Garfield met with Sony shortly after the release of Spider-Man No Way Home. They discussed The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Discussion stalled due to creative differences, but they've since resumed. Talks.
Do whatever Andrew wants. Simple as that.
And you know what this means? If he's getting a new movie.
No. Don't give me hope.
Hey. It might be happening. And then, but that is but it's very good news. Amazing Spider-Man 3 might be coming.
Oh, that'd be insane.
It would be absolutely insane. Last thing here with Marvel, isn't really news, but it kind of is. World premiere Black Panther: Wakanda Forever happened, and I was going to read some first reviews, kind of things that came out about the movie. I the show.
Mm-hmm.
What have you heard so far about it? I've heard a lot of good things. Also heard that it's very sad.
Well, as it should. Well, I'm not saying it should be, but like
should be sad. Wants to break our hearts.
No, I mean I expected it to be.
Yeah.
Very upsetting. I only saw one. I won't say it was a bad review. It was a mediocre review, and that was from Soups.
Oh, which means it's going to be an amazing movie.
Saying it's better than the first one. And that I'm very.
Yeah. Here, I'll read some reviews of what some people that got to see it earlier saying. Movie takes real artistry to make something as huge and expansive as Wakanda Forever feel intimate and heartfelt. All hail the mighty Coogler. Loved it. This person said, Wakanda Forever is outstanding. It handles loss, grief, and revenge with a maturity and seriousness rarely seen in the MCU. Black Panther continues to be their crown jewel. Letitia Wright, Angela Bassett, and Tenoch Huerta all bring some of the best acting I've seen all year. Panther Wakanda Forever is...
Sorry.
No, you go ahead.
I was saying, like, I know everybody was saying the person who plays the queen. What's her name?
Angela Bassett.
Yeah, everyone's all like, dude, she like deserves like an Oscar for a role in this. And that got me real excited because every time I see her in the trailers, it really it steals the show, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like have I not done enough? I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, that's I'm queen of the most powerful nation in the world, and my entire family is gone. Have I not given everything?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that's gonna. I don't know. That might pull up my heartstrings a bit there in the theater.
Yeah. I heard the opening is. God. Oh, I've heard a lot of stuff. And this review, I was reading it real quick. Also, I'll read this and I'll talk about it. Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is as epic as Marvel sequels get. The story is hugely ambitious and thematically rewarding with gut-wrenching twists and turns throughout. You feel the length, but it's fun, wildly beautiful, and has the best credit scene in Marvel history, no contest.
Best in credit scene?
Supposedly. And it's not the Doom thing. We know that.
I don't know. I don't know what it could be. I don't know. What do you think?
I really don't know.
I don't know either.
Person said, Black Panther Wakanda Forever is a beautiful tribute to Chadwick Boseman, visual stunner with Angela Bassett commanding every scene she inhabits. Rihanna's Lift Me Up will do that for many. I was talking about Rihanna's new song. Another great post-credit scene that's genuinely a jaw-dropper. What is... I don't know anything about this post-credit scene. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I heard nothing about it.
What? I haven't heard like anyone talk about it besides these people. It prioritizes sentiment over spectacle, and for the most part, it's a transporting and engrossing triumph. Arguably, Marvel Studios' most deeply felt and emotional resonant extravaganza. Also, Ludwig's score is an all-timer. I heard the score in the movie is amazing.
I did. Yeah, I heard that as well.
Very much centered on grief. Except the mid-credit scene is really moving, apparently.
Interesting.
Just kind of going. Namor is fantastic.
Yeah, that's what I'm excited to see. How anyone.
This no spoilers. Wakanda Forever had so many emotions. It was creepy, brutal in parts, heartbreaking, and beautiful. And the fight scenes were wild. I'm in awe of the care put into representing these cultures. It says, I saw Wakanda Forever trying to hold space to really gather my thoughts. We'll share more soon, but for now, I'll say it's a beautiful depiction of how grief and love coexist and the healing and the depth of some of our greatest pain.
Okay.
You know the one thing I haven't seen about this movie?
What?
Anything about Ironheart. I guess she's not in it that much. It seems like she was in the trailers. But I haven't heard like anyone talk about it. She was in a clip that they just put out, which I did watch.
Yeah.
The Koye.
She's
small girl.
There's a lot in the movie.
Yeah, I just don't see many people talk. Unless I'm not allowed to. Maybe it's spoilery. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe our whole character plot is spoilery. Who knows?
I have no idea. This is the last one I read right here. Black Panther, Wakanda Forever feels like a war movie. It's emotional, heavy, intense, and phenomenal. Namor is an incredible and powerful villain. Wakanda Forever focuses on grief, loss, and vengeance. Vengeance. I'm sorry. I got transported back to Robert Pattinson. You aren't ready for the Marvel logo and mid-credit scene. It honors Chadwick perfectly. I did hear that the Marvel Studios intro is pretty good in this. The way they transition into it is like amazing. Yeah, but I am very excited for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. If the Doctor Doom thing that he's not in it turns out to be true, I'm still there for the movie. Like, I wasn't watching it for Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
Anyway,
well, I bet it was. But I know Soups didn't like it, but who knows? Who cares? I'm excited though. I'm excited as well.
Yeah. With that being said, that is the end of Marvel for this week. We got a decent amount of DC stuff. We've had more than we normally have for DC, so I thought we'd get into that. After this, me and Lennon are recording our review for Black Adam, or tomorrow, one of the days, I don't remember. But I thought, starting off DC, I'd start a 1 minute timer and we give our quick non-spoiler review of the movie.
Okay.
A 1 minute non-spoiler review. So let me get my timer up here. I'll start with you and I'll start with me. So it'll be 2 minutes in total.
Okay. I was like, well, I get 30 seconds. You get 30 seconds? Is that...
No, 1 minute total for each.
I see. Okay.
And it can be less than 1 minute too. I mean, I can stop it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to hit the timer. So Black Adam, going into it, I was very, I don't know, skeptical is the word, but because I was like, okay, some of this movie looks really good. Some of it, based off the trailers, I was like, I don't know. I've seen too much of the movie. I feel like they marketed it a lot. And going into it, I was there like, okay, we're here. It could be good. Could be bad. We'll see. And I honestly really liked the movie. Most of the characters I enjoyed. There may be like a couple that were just like, okay, but like Dr. Fate, Hawk, the whole JSA, they were awesome. Dwayne Johnson does a great job as Black Adam. Definitely, I would recommend going to see this movie if you're a DC fan, especially that post-credit scene. If you haven't been spoiled somehow, you're in for it. It's good. That's all I could say with a non-spoiler. And I have 2 seconds left anyway. That was my 1 minute.
Oh, well, that was fantastic. Wonderful.
Yes, it was. Yep. All right. Are you ready for your 1 minute?
Yes.
All right. Going.
I really loved the movie. My favorite characters being Dr. Fate, Hawkman, and Atom Smasher. I wish my only really complaint with the movie, I wish we got more of what's that girl's name with the wind?
Cyclone.
I wish we got more of her. That's my biggest complaint. And some of the like, I don't really care for the side characters in the movie, like the mom and son, and the beginning was very weird of the movie. I don't know, like the opening where you first see the city, kind of a strange opening, if I have to admit. But no, I fairly enjoyed it. I don't know, is my minute up yet?
No, you have 15 seconds, but I can know.
I got one more thing to say. I did go into it very worried, but I came out very surprised. So I recommend it.
Yeah. And that is our each 1 minute non-spoiler review of Black Adam. Tune in Wednesday, November 2nd, I think.
Yeah, November 2nd.
November 2nd for our Black Adam review on Extra Beef. And now let's move straight from a non-spoiler review into everyone's favorite segment of the podcast. What's up with Ezra Miller? Nothing new this week other than, well, actually, yes, it is new, but he hasn't done anything new.
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, doesn't seem like he will. Because, let me read this by Variety. I'll read this one. Okay. The Flash star Ezra Miller has pleaded not guilty to burglary charges in a Vermont court Monday morning. Miller, who's charged with burglary into an occupied home and petite larceny, faces up to 26 years in prison if convicted of both charges. Miller appeared in Bennington Superior Court virtually with their lawyer. The actor is accused of breaking into a residence in Stamford, Vermont on May 1st. After investigating at the time, Vermont State Police had discovered several missing bottles of alcohol from the property while the homeowners were not present. After collecting statements and reviewing surveillance footage, police charged Miller with felony burglary. Ezra Miller this morning pled not guilty to one count of burglary and one count of petite larceny and accepted the court-imposed conditions of not contacting or entering the home of the inhabitants. Ezra would like to acknowledge the love and support they have received from their family and friends who continue to be a vital presence in their ongoing mental health.
I'm so mad. That's an L. I don't know.
Let's see. In August, Miller apologized for their past behavior and began undergoing mental health treatment, as overseen by his family and friends. Yeah.
This really rubs me the wrong way. I don't know. I don't like
He's probably gonna do do some kind of plea deal for I don't know, some kind of for some kind of mental thing. I don't know what it's called. What is it? It's not insanity. It might be. Well, no, that means when they put you into a insane asylum.
Oh,
but he had like a mental. He had like a mental health. So it's a mental health break. So I don't know what term they use for that. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. That's why. But yes, that is what is up with Ezra Miller. His solo movie, The Flash, is set for release on June 23rd, 2023.
Don't they plan on getting rid of him after that?
Yes, that is confirmed.
Okay, it's confirmed. Good. I will not. Oh crap! We have to. Yep. Dang it! This job sucks. Yep. I hate it.
No, it's a good job. All right.
Yeah.
Speaking of Flash, a sequel to The Flash is now in development with Aquaman writer David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. They will be recasting The Flash for this movie, and the rumor is that it's going to be. What's that guy's name? Actor, last name McKay. Let's see. George McKay.
Oh, okay.
He played in movies such as.
He played in movies. Oh, okay.
I said he played in movies such as, and I'm leading into me reading that once I click movies here. 2019 film, which was pretty good. Good. Actually, he played one of the main characters in that, one of the brothers. He played in a movie called I Came By, which is new. Captain Fantastic. We're trying to find movies that we might recognize. It seems like his big movie. He's been in a lot of movies, but it seems like his big one was 1917. Yeah, he's been in some TV shows. What's he been in? He was in nothing I've ever heard of. All right. Yeah, but he is possibly playing the Flash. He was in talks. Might not happen. I know everyone wants Ezra Miller. I as well want Ezra. Not Ezra Miller. Sorry, Grant Gustin. I was looking at a picture of Ezra Miller when I said that. Mm-hmm. I also wanted Grant Gustin, but then again, I just sit down and think. I was like, this dude's been playing the Flash for almost 10 years. At this point, he's probably ready to be done. He doesn't want to go into a whole nother commitment for movies.
Oh no. And
plus, I guarantee he wants to be out of the superhero role. He's kind of.
He don't want to be tight. Cat.
He hasn't been in anything other than the Flash. I don't think he's been in like one or two movies during the Flash.
Oh really?
He was in Glee before he was in the Flash.
Was he? Who did he play as in Glee? Do you know? Or? You have no idea.
Gustin. Glee. He played Sebastian Smith.
I
never watched Glee, so I don't know.
Well, me and my brother used to watch it all the time. I'm trying to remember if I
mean, it's pretty. You recognize him immediately if you saw him in Glee. You'd be like, "Oh, Flash."
I haven't watched it forever, so I don't think about it.
Yeah,
but I hope he gets more out there after the Flash show ends.
Yeah, yeah, I do agree. But yes, that is part of the news that came out with DC a couple weeks ago. Next piece of news is that Warner Brothers has hired the Man of Steel producer Charles Roven to develop a new Henry Cavill starring Superman film.
That's fantastic. That's the news I like to hear.
It's such good news.
Yeah.
And it's being overseen by a certain someone who we'll talk about here in a couple minutes. What are you hoping for in a new Superman movie? I know that Henry Cavill came out and said that his Superman now is going to be a more joyful, like hopeful Superman and not a moody, angry Superman. Mm-hmm. So what are you hoping for in a new Superman movie that has that kind of Superman?
I'm gonna sound like a critic here for a minute.
Uh-oh.
Ask me that question again.
What are you looking for in a Superman movie that has a more joyful, hopeful Superman instead of this moody, angry Superman?
I'm looking for Superman.
Wow.
Yeah. That sounds
how poetic.
Well, I'm looking for. I don't think we've seen Superman in a long time.
Yeah.
And I want to get that feeling. I want to get that Christopher Reeve feeling back. That's my statement there.
With who is overseeing DC now, he's going to want that classic feel.
Oh yeah, no, very. Like you better expect a cloth suit.
I don't know if they'll do the cloth suit.
Or I don't know. I don't know. Man. I don't think they'll do
a cloth suit. I think they'll do like a. They might spandex probably.
Yeah, like a spandex suit. I think they would go for it.
And the trunks. He needs the trunks.
He needs the trunks. Definitely. Honestly, that dang suit whatever suit they had Superman and Lois with the black and red, do that.
Mm-hmm. No, the black and red. That's that was the Crisis on Infinite. Are you talking about one with Brandon Routh?
No, I'm talking about the Superman Lois. Like where he saves that kid.
Oh, that classic suit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I like that. I like the look of that.
Yeah. Yes, we're getting a Superman movie finally. I heard that he left The Witcher, replaced by Liam Hemsworth now, to because of the Superman movie.
Mm-hmm. So is that getting filmed? I mean, that's gonna get filmed right around the corner, like
possibly. Hey, if they could film it and have it out in 2024, hey, we get a Superman movie in 2024 too.
That's a W.
That'd be living in Cloud 9 all year.
That's Cloud 9. Yeah, that's great news. I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that, man.
Yeah.
And anyone that's against it, restore the Snyderverse, get out of here.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Next is one of my favorite pieces of news, mainly because there's a lot of potential in these three projects. So Matt Reeves is developing multiple new DC movies and series. So basically just DC projects focused on Batman villains that were, and the ones that were mentioned by him were Scarecrow, Clayface, and Professor Pig. Now there could be more because that's the only three that he mentioned, but there could be more. He said multiple.
Yeah.
He only mentioned, he said characters such as those three.
Did he? I thought he said someone else, but I don't remember.
Scarecrow, Clayface, and Professor Pig. Now they're each getting their own project, spinning off of the Batman and the Penguin show.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Yeah. So I'll go through each one of these. What are you looking for in a Scarecrow project?
A Scarecrow?
I think I want a Scarecrow. I don't know if I want a movie about the Scarecrow. Maybe I want a show about him. I can get a movie about Clayface, but I want a show about Scarecrow.
Yeah, I want a. What do I want? I'm trying to think here. Something I'd want. I'd like a. I don't know because I'm not really. I don't know. I'm the type of person. I just want the Batman 2. And then kind of hint at other villains through there. But I need to see the Penguin show first before I can full on.
Not really, because each show's being made by a different person. With Matt Reeves overseeing the whole thing.
I don't know. I can't get the idea in my head of a villain show at Arkham or Blackgate. I don't know. I can't.
Well,
get
that's
that
not what that's going to be though.
It was like an origin for them.
It's probably going to be like part origin, part like introducing this character. It's going to be like Joker. He compared it to Joker in the way like you have a project about a villain, and then it ties into the bigger universe. Even though Joker doesn't do that.
Mm-hmm. Good point. Okay. All right. I'll. I'm interested. I'm interested. All I want is it just to be good. that's all I want.
So Scarecrow for me, which he's already said most of these are going to be horror aspects of projects. Scarecrow needs to be a horror. I think it needs to be a horror show. We see him as the doctor. Now that will take place mostly in Arkham because he's a psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum, or a doctor, whatever he is. And he's going to start experimenting on patients, and eventually Batman will find out. He'll go there, and you're going to have this giant fight at the end. And get the fear toxin and all stuff. I think that's what it'll be. Batman will be in these shows 100%.
Oh yeah, that's definitely happening. I want Scarecrow actually scare. Actually be like really scary. You know?
Well, it's kind of hard to have a really scary movie nowadays. We've kind of seen all of it.
No. Matt Reeves got something. Matt Reeves got something up his sleeve. I'm sure of it.
We'll see. Clayface project. I mean, hey, if they're doing Clayface, I'm really interested to see how they do Clayface. They're going to have to go at the direction. There's no grounded direction you can go with Clayface.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to have to go with sort of like, it's going to be like body horror type thing. You're going to see dude's face like drooping and like it's going to be very like.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna have those scenes where you're like, ugh, like that.
Yeah, Clayface. I can't see of it being like this big monster. Maybe more of a.
He's always a failed actor, so we know that that'll probably be origin, this whole show or movie or whatever.
But yeah,
and it could be a pretty tragic thing.
Mm-hmm. It could be.
I can do that. And now. One that I'm the most interested in and the way they could do it is Professor Pig, which threw me for a curveball because that's like, I mean, Professor Pig is a character that I could see them doing in this universe, but like getting his own project is crazy. And I can see the dude, he's a serial killer and he mutilates people. He's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, practically.
So Batman having to stop that would be really interesting.
Mm. Yeah,
that could be grounded.
Yeah. A lot of these can be grounded, but I don't think Matt Reeves. I think a lot of people miss the idea of. I think Matt Reeves is not afraid.
His stuff doesn't have to be grounded. He made freaking monkeys that ride horses and talk.
Exactly. Yeah, it's. I don't know how to word it. I don't know. I think we could see like something really out there for someone like Scarecrow or Clayface or Mr. Freeze, which is most likely the next villain.
Yeah. I'm excited. I like that universe. Another thing I'm also very excited for is that James Gunn is reportedly developing a mystery DC movie with the Suicide Squad producer Peter Safran. Now, this is not the main piece of news that we have regarding DC, which that has also something to do with James Gunn, but we'll talk about that into the DC section. Right now, we're just going to talk about this mystery movie that he's making with the same guy who helped produce the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
It's a movie, so it's not a show, so I don't think it'll be a spinoff. I think it could be Suicide Squad 2.
You think so?
I think so.
Okay.
Because he's also making another project besides this one that is a show.
Mm-hmm. I'm in for whatever. Honestly,
I heard rumors that it's going to be the Secret Six versus Suicide Squad, and the Secret Six is let me look at the members here. I think Bane is in that group.
Secret Six. It'll be all. I'm looking at James Gunn do Bane.
Let's see. Oh, okay. So the Secret Six is I don't know any of those people. Hang on, that was the real life Secret Six apparently. Where is it at? Members, where's it at? Okay. There's been a lot of different versions of the team. The New 52 version consisted of Catman, Black Alice, Strix, I don't know who that is, the Ventriloquist, Porcelain, and Big Shot. I'm not sure who. That's the New 52 version. He might go old school.
Yeah, I heard Catman. So.
Yeah, this is one of the teams right here. Is a lot of members that's been in it. Cheshire, Deadshot, the Fiddler, Parademon, Ragdoll, Catman, Knockout, Mad Hatter, Harley Quinn, Bane, Black Alice, King Shark, Lady Vic, Giganta. And they're like kind of like the Suicide Squad, but not really. Mm-hmm. And everyone wants a movie which is the Secret Six versus Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Which James Gunn did talk about the Secret Six at one point in some kind of story he did on Instagram.
Yeah. You think we'll get Condiment King?
I wish. Well, it's going to be a new Suicide Squad when we get it. It's going to be new members. We know that.
Oh, yeah.
So he's going to have a whole new roster of crazy people, and I think Condiment King could be the new Polka Dot Man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I forget. I keep forgetting he died in that movie, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Because I really liked him.
Can't believe we can say a sentence like, I liked a character named Polka Dot Man.
He was awesome, man.
He was. I love that movie. Anyway, I'm there for whatever project he decides to make. Something to do with TDK is supposed to be happening. I'm pretty sure that new show might be a TDK show. He's going to have a whole show about Nathan Fillion with no arms.
That scene in the movie was...
Well, yeah. Well, because, his arms got all shot up and stuff, and that was what we saw. He's laying on the ground with no arms, blood coming out of his mouth. So he's just going to have no arms the whole show.
The thought is perfect.
And James Gunn could do it.
Yeah, he could do it. That's probably the crazy part about it. He can definitely do that.
I think a member that I would really like in the Suicide Squad. I can't remember his name. Hang on. Let's see. Looking up. It's not Eclipso. Oh gosh, I don't remember his name. He's a character. Now you guys can help us out in the comments. He's a character who is stuck in between space and time, and so when he tries to talk, it just turns into like a garbled
random text. Yeah. Oh, I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name though.
And I think a character like that would be really funny. Cannot remember his name. I don't know. Well, I'll figure it out sometime. But yes. Most of this all has been good DC news, but we also have one bad piece of news. Well, maybe one of two. There's been a cancellation. Now I forgot this movie was being made. But WB has canceled the in development film of Zatanna.
Oh no! I forgot that movie. I guess I ain't really too upset. I forgot it was made as well. But dang, man, I had no idea. I did not hear about this.
Yeah, they've canceled it, but they are shopping it to other studios like Netflix and stuff like that. Maybe if they want to make it, kind of like what they did with what did they do that with?
The Batman, Golly, I can't remember that Batman show. No, it's the Batman.
Oh yeah, it's the J.J. Abrams thing.
Yeah. I keep wanting to call it The End Is Nigh, but I'm like, that's definitely not it.
Yeah. Yes, that movie was canceled. They're not working on it. It will not release on HBO Max like it was supposed to, apparently. But yeah, guess it's Warner Brothers doesn't like releasing movies on HBO Max.
Hey, I know. I'm like, why not just do it on HBO Max? It ain't that hard. But maybe yeah. I don't know. We don't know enough.
They probably didn't want to lose money or something. I don't know what goes through their minds. But that was David Zaslav, who I think, who made that decision. So we'll see what else comes out of this. Yeah. Speaking of J.J. Abrams, his Superman movie he's making is still in development despite Henry Cavill's return. He's making a movie about that one Superman. Let's see, hang on. I don't remember his name. Calvin Ellis. He is an African-American Superman. He first arrived. He fought alongside Superman and other DC comic heroes in Final Crisis in 2008, which is true. I did read that. That's good. Trying to see what his hero name is. Kal-El is also his name, but is with no like a little dash in between.
No dash. Okay.
Yeah, it's Kal-El. So yes, he is Superman of Earth 23. He also happens to be the president of the United States on that Earth. Calvin Ellis, who's the president, he's also Superman.
Huh. Okay.
And J.J. Abrams is making that movie.
All right. I think it's going to get canceled at some point.
Yeah, I think so. I just don't see how it would work with there being Henry Cavill coming back. But I mean, hey, they're doing the Batman, and they're bringing back Ben Affleck. So, or that's the rumor. But yeah. I also have another piece of the Batman-related news. I have two more actually throughout the rest of this. And I'm gonna take a drink of this real quick. Hang on. Gotta be hydrated.
Yes, take it. Yes, please be hydrated.
Yeah. It's a lot when I got to talk this whole time, and it's like, throat gets dry. So you are aware of the Batman Arkham Asylum based HBO Max spinoff show that is happening?
Yes.
It is reportedly tapped Antonio Campos as its new showrunner. So it is happening still, which is supposed to be a horror haunted house show.
Mm-hmm.
Antonio Campos, let's see here. He got nominated for Independent Spirit Award for the Best First Feature, and along with a lot more nominations for awards. He's made movies such as The Devil All the Time, which came out in 2020, Christine in 2016. He's had a lot of horror stuff. The Eyes of My Mother. He seems to be a Spanish. This is American filmmaker, but his nationality is American. But he's made some Spanish films.
Okay.
Yeah, he's getting a horror filmmaker to do the Arkham Asylum show, whatever it's going to be called. The first show we're getting before any of this is Penguin, which is, I think, about to wrap filming, maybe. Yeah. Or it just started, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it just started not too long ago.
It may have just started. I don't remember. It'll probably be out maybe next year.
Filming? Yeah, sometimes filming doesn't really take that long.
Yeah, especially a TV show.
Yeah. Maybe it takes 2 months.
Hey.
I thought...
We don't know how long the show's going to be, though. It could be 8 episodes like Peacemaker was.
Mm-hmm. If not shorter.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's going to be 6 episodes.
I don't think so. This is a Disney Plus thing. All right. Next piece of news here. HBO Max was making a Green Lantern series called The Green Lantern Corps. We had talked about it a few times on here, and that it was supposed to focus on. I was going to have Guy Gardner, Jon Stewart, Al Jordan, Kyle Rayner, I think the other one is, and is that all? Alan Scott, the older one.
Yeah.
They're making a show about that. It has not been canceled, but it is now being redeveloped as a show focused only on Jon Stewart.
Ooh, okay.
Jon Stewart, Green Lantern.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine with
that. Yeah. Which, I mean, I like it. I also was kind of looking forward to seeing all the cores and all the different members and stuff, but oh well. I don't want to see the Yellow Lanterns in this show.
I don't either.
I want the Red Lanterns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I want to see live action atrocities.
Well, I know, honestly, right? That's what I want. I don't think that's too much to really ask for.
Yeah, a Jon Stewart Green Lantern TV show on HBO Max.
All right, excited.
All right, next piece of news here: Batman 2 won't release until 2025 at the earliest, according to Deadline, as Matt Reeves has yet to turn in a finished script.
I want to be like, hurry up, Matt. At the same time, I'm like, take your time.
Exactly.
You know, I can't win.
We'll have a lot of projects to last us until then, hopefully. So,
if they don't get canceled.
No, yeah. Well, we know we have the Penguin show. And we know we have the Arkham show. Those were announced. Those two were announced way back when, after the Batman.
Way back.
So those will probably be out in between the first Batman and the second Batman.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, here's the best piece of DC news, biggest piece of DC news, and the final piece of DC news. James Gunn has been hired to co-lead WB's newly formed DC studios for the next 4 years, alongside Peter Safran, who's also the guy who helped produce the Suicide Squad, and he's also making that new mystery movie with James Gunn. He's done that all kind of stuff. Peter Safran will head the production and business side of things, while James Gunn will head the creative side of things. And the DCEU is no longer the DCEU. It is no longer the DC Extended Universe. It is now just known as the DCU. The DC Universe. Yeah. Detective Comics Universe.
As it should be.
Yeah. The Batman universe with Matt Reeves may or may not be under Gunn and Safran's umbrella, but it's confirmed that Todd Phillips' The Joker series will not be under that whole story.
Oh, okay.
So, yes, James Gunn for the next 4 years, that is, be heading DC.
I feel like I don't know. I think he's going to renew his license. But I mean, if everything goes well,
yeah. No more James Gunn Marvel projects for the next 4 years.
Yeah,
that's for certain. Yeah, but I have 2 words.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. I got 2 words. All right.
I got 2 words. We won.
Yes.
This is
except for Snyder fans, they lost, but
yeah, well, they don't count them as us.
They don't count. I don't care. Literally, freaking the guy's all like, no longer a DC fan. I'm like, dude, were you ever? Were you ever a DC fan? Because this is good news. Yeah, we won. I say better myself. I'm happy. I saw that news and I was like, this is the best thing they could have done. I knew they were looking for their Kevin Feige, and apparently they reached out to Kevin Feige to ask him if he could run DC studios, and he politely said no. At least that's what they tell us.
Yeah. Apparently they also reached out to John Cena. I guess The Rock didn't want to. I think The Rock said he didn't want to do it, but he would be there as a consultant.
I'm okay with that.
And so there's hope now. And we'll end it off on that hopeful note with the DC news. And next is gaming news. We got a lot to talk about here.
Yes. First, I want
to talk about Marvel Snap. That's what I was going to do.
That's what I was going to do. I was going to make the point of, I kind of promised myself, I'm not a mobile game player.
I'm not either.
But dang, Marvel Snap came out last week, and I have been hooked. That's all I've been playing. Been playing at work, and I'm having a blast with it. I don't know about you. It's really fun.
Yeah, it is.
I have issues though. I hate there's no PvP. I wish that because I want to battle my cards against your cards. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there is PvP. It's just not like selective.
Well, I want it to be like I want to have where I want to battle my best friend. You know, I want to battle a good friend of mine online so we can see who's a better card player. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The best way to do that is to try to like queue up at the same time.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the best option. Of more is billions of people in the world. Who knows? But maybe you can get lucky. What else? I kind of me and you were talking about this. This ain't more. Oh, sorry, you go.
I was on the Marvel Snap website. I was reading, and there's a link up here on the top of the website that says "Replace Nick Fury," and so I click on it, and it brings me to a website called ReplaceNickFury.com. And I got an invitation, top secret. Shield needs a new director. Do you have what it takes to replace Nick Fury? Now we have to take a test. Should we take this test?
So you have to take a test to replace Nick Fury?
Apparently. We can see if we have what it takes. I'm curious. I don't know how long this is.
It's like 40 questions. It's like, oh, God.
I'm not going to do it. Yeah.
This ain't really a complaint, but more of a request. Me and Darien want to play it on consoles. I'm not one to have. I want mobile games on my PS5 or Xbox, but I don't know. It's be kind of fun on PS5 because the animations in the game are incredible, and you have it with the haptic feedback on the DualSense. I don't know. I think the game could be really fun on that, and I mean, give more people to try it out. You have a battle pass system in there. I think it would be pretty easy to do it, and maybe add a PSVR, a VR mode to it. Where people can maybe pick the cards out, place them. They look cool.
Yeah.
But no, I'm having a great time with it. It's one of the few Marvel mobile games I really enjoy. What were your thoughts on it?
I'm having fun playing it. I haven't played it at all in the last day or two, but I thought it was really fun.
Yeah,
I was reading some stuff on their website. Yeah, Marvel Snap.
Yeah, on mobile phones and PC.
Yep. iOS, Android, and computer.
Yep.
All right. Marvel's Avengers.
News. New outfit came in. Oh God, I can't remember it. Of course,
Let me open up the. Hold on. Let me open up the.
This Marvel outfit.
I'm opening up the blog.
Okay.
There we go. 130. All right. So Miss Marvel outfit, Mystic Marvel.
Okay. Nothing new. Mystic Marvel outfit. That's kind of it. They do mention though about it. Double XP for everyone, and
it's double XP week for all heroes until reset on 11/3. Now is the perfect time to level up your team to prepare them for our upcoming Omega level threat, Ames Cloning Lab.
Yeah, which gives me and Darren both the idea of cloning labs might be around the corner. When? I don't know. Rumor has it we're supposed to be getting news this Wednesday as we are recording this. I hope it's true. I hope they show off his gameplay. They did a shadow drop and then announce a new character that was coming next after that. I think that could probably win back a bunch of people of saying oh, okay, they were kind of, Tuesday they have a war table and they're comes out this Thursday or Wednesday they have a war table. Tuesday announce the war table, comes out Wednesday, and then they announce, hey, tomorrow Winter Soldier's coming out. And we like to announce that War Machine will be coming in next month in December.
You really think War Machine's the next?
I want him to be. Is that so bad to want? Is that so bad?
Probably going to be the next one's probably Captain Marvel.
No, Captain Marvel was going to come out after War Machine. I want War Machine. I'm sorry. What's his face is working on the next two characters. At Brian Warren, is that his name?
Brian Wagner.
Brian Wagner, yeah. He's working on the next characters, and he is a big War Machine fan. So, I don't know. I don't think. Miller said it himself. They're working off clones, and they're making them more and more different as it progresses. So,
yeah.
I don't know.
Sorry, I was scrolling through Twitter just to see if there's anything related. Yeah. Let's see what else is there on the blog. The Ruskaya protocols have replaced the Tachyon anomaly as the rotating limited time event from the 25th or 28th. I don't remember when until 11/3. I think it's 25th. The missions are powerful gear for your roster. Week is your last chance to take advantage of the anniversary login bonus. Players who log in before Halloween, which is tomorrow, will immediately receive a bundle of MCU-inspired outfits in celebration of our second anniversary. The bundle includes Iron Man 2 outfit, Thor's outfit from Thor, Captain America's outfit from the Avengers, 1 7-day Heroes Catalyst, and 1 7-day Fragment Extractor. And the Secret Empire outfit remains the shipment specialty item until 11/3. New shipment this Thursday, or Wednesday.
Yeah.
I will be buying that, hopefully, if it's a good one. And then all non-MCU outfits for... Oh, yeah. Wait, okay, so you can purchase that Miss Marvel outfit, by the way, individually, or at a 25% discount in the Mystic Marvel bundle that includes your outfit and a variety of emotes and takedowns. And all non-MCU outfits in the marketplace are 50% off this week until 11/3. This excludes select new outfits, however, including the Captain America Gladiator, Mystic Marvel, and Iron Man's Magic Modified. And then there's a 2-hour Heroes Catalyst at the shop. And yeah, Amazon Prime Gaming subs get a free Black Widow themed drop this month as well.
That's good. All right. I mean, pretty decent week for Marvel's Avengers. Good outfit. Love the double XP and the discounts. Just now's the time to show off Winter Soldier. Period.
Yeah. I agree. Is that everything for that?
Yep, that's everything.
And now we get into the meat of the gaming section, which is our thoughts after playing and streaming 2 episodes of Gotham Knights.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I
don't know where to start.
You go first.
I don't know where to start. I don't know where to start. So
you know where to start? Okay.
I'm gonna go off what you say.
If I had to describe the game in one word, I would say sluggish, boring. Well, I guess it's not one word. 3 words.
We're now in the 3 word section.
I'll change it. 3 words: sluggish, boring, repetitive. I don't know. Can you think of it?
What were your thoughts going into the game?
I remember when they first showed it, I was pretty...
It was so much better than Suicide Squad.
It did. Dude, no joke. You cannot get mad at me for saying that.
Yes, I can, because Suicide Squad looked better.
When the game was first showed off, I was pretty hyped. I was like, okay, this is going to be good. I'm excited. But ever since they showed that Red Hood and Nightwing trailer, that's when I was like, uh-oh. I was like, what's happening? Comment looked bad, sluggish, and repetitive. Like, it didn't look good. I don't know. Your thoughts?
I was going into it. I was going into it with a mindset of it could be good, it could be bad, like I normally do with everything, and make my final decision after either if it's a movie watching it or a game playing it. So I had fun for a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it was most of the time we were playing together. I was enjoying it. I did play by myself some, and I enjoyed some of that.
Yeah,
But there was something about now I played as Nightwing. I didn't play as anyone else but Nightwing, which I should have, but
I played as everyone in the game. So L. No, I'm kidding. If I had to rank the characters, well, it's weird because I mean, I guess it might be good that some have strengths, some have weaknesses. That's a good thing. My issue is when it's just downright bad. Like, I ended up unlocking Red Hood's traversal, Robin's. I ended up unlocking all the traversals, right?
Mm-hmm.
The only one I liked and felt good with was Batgirl's.
Yeah.
Nightwing's was okay. Red Hood's was awful. Robin's was awful.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't understand I don't get what the developers were thinking on that. I just didn't think that was a good choice.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. It's hard. I don't know. It's hard to, like, if you're going to play the game and have somewhat fun with it, you got to stick to one character the entire time.
Which is what I did.
Just to unlock more stuff, just so it feels more fun to play.
Yeah.
But then it just takes so long for it's like almost at the end of the game is when it starts feeling more like, okay, I can kind of get into it. But it's just so long. It's like, well, I beat the story. What now? You know?
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I did Nightwing. So I have no complaints about. Well, I didn't really have any combat complaints. Most of the Nightwing's combat was pretty fun.
Mm-hmm. It was fun. It just felt a bit jank. You know,
it felt slow.
Mm-hmm. I think I saw they did an update where they fixed it up a bit, made it feel more smooth. I don't know, and it is a performance things. Frame rate drops. You said
I had like 2 or 3, and that was it.
I had some pretty bad ones. I had ones where I'm not even like a frame rate nut or anything, but like,
let me read the patch.
I would be in my character creator, and I would just turn my character, and it would like just drop for some reason.
Yeah.
Or if I was gliding around in the city, which you don't really go that fast, does that motorcycle? Oh god, the game is the worst part of the game, if you ask me.
The what?
The traversal. That's the worst part of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You can fully disagree with me on that.
I was reading.
Is there something worse that you can think of?
No.
Okay, because I don't like. I ain't like the bikes. I didn't like the. I don't know.
I don't really. The bikes only felt slow. They felt slow sometimes, but most other times they didn't. They were faster than normal traversal.
Yeah, but still, though. I mean, just
like I would get to places like a whole minute before you would if I was on the bike and you were doing your thing.
Mm-hmm. I thought I found a pretty good thing of like grappling, circle, and then glide, get the momentum going. But no, I don't know. It's like I tried to do different experiences to make it more like, okay, I can see how this can work. But
I was reading in the patch that they put out. Fixes a number of stability and critical issues that have been found since launch. Flickering textures while on the bike and paused in front of the black gate will no longer happen. When dropping down from a ledge or beam, you will no longer jump forward. Invincible enemies playing a meditating animation will no longer appear in crimes. General stability issue with destructible objects has been fixed. Some general crashes that the title no longer occur. Crashes specifically tied to mod/fusing has been fixed, and that's it.
Okay. I mean, that stuff will help improve it. Me and you got rid of the game.
Yes. Well, it was a 48-hour thing. Got my money back, and I bought a green screen with it, which will help out the podcast in turn, so it was worth it. Speaking of green screen, I have some stuff about that I want to talk about in a minute.
I was so mad because I go there and I only got for credit, and you got cash, and I wanted cash.
Well, I didn't get cash. I got it sent back to
my card, and that's what I wanted. But yeah, I had to get credit, but I put it towards God of War.
I've not done that. I'm gonna pre-order that though soon.
Yeah.
Comes out in like a week or a week and a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
A week from this Wednesday, dude.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Okay.
I'm excited. The game looks good.
Yeah.
Question is, will you? Because I will probably get this game again at some point. Like people knowing me.
That's going into what I was getting ready to say.
Oh yeah.
Which is I will probably end up be buying this game again, and probably not selling it just so I can just have the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's just only if they fix other stuff, which seems like hopefully they will, but I don't know.
Gotcha.
But yes, that was Gotham Knights. I guess we can rate the game out of 10. We haven't rated the game in a while. I don't remember how we do it.
What was the last good?
Guardians.
Oh yeah. Okay. You want to go first or me?
You can go first.
I'm nervous to say it because I don't want to be like, what? It's a 4 for me, unfortunately.
I was gonna do a 4.5.
Okay. So people will go after me more than you. It's more of a I'm not mad, I'm disappointed in you type of thing, because I really thought this game was going to be good. I really did, but I don't know, just
Yeah.
Maybe next time. I don't know because I feel like they worked on this game for a long time, constant delays. And I'm all like, all right, polishing the bugs. All right, I can get behind that. Man, I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't either. Speaking of news, Rocksteady Games, Inception Hill, and someone else, two guys who were there during the making of the old Arkham franchise has left or are leaving the company, and they came out right before they said that and announced that the game Suicide Squad Kill Justice League is still slated to come out in early 2023.
Wow.
So, or not early, but
just 2023.
I think it was like quarter one. It's quarter one or 2023. I know that.
Okay.
So January through March, we'll see. But yes, that is happening. I think from what I remember hearing, they were almost done with the game.
Yeah, probably polishing it a bit
because it was delayed. It was supposed to come out this year, and it was delayed till next.
Yeah, these things keep getting like delayed constantly. I'm just like confused. Like, I don't know. Like, hey, what's taking so long?
Why would you want to come out the same year that God of War comes out?
Good point. I know people are scared of God of War. I'm telling you,
I'm scared of God of War.
I am too. I think this would be the first God of War I never got a collector's edition for.
I mean, I kind of wanted that collector's edition, but then I thought about it and I was like, where am I going to put Thor's hammer? I don't have any.
The other statues. I don't know. I was excited. I don't know. I don't need it. I'll be okay.
Yeah. But that is everything I have for gaming.
Yep.
And everything in turn for the whole episode. All right. So, before I go ahead and end this off, I do want to point out something. I've started a new Let's Play series, I guess. I don't know. I call it Darien Plays on YouTube. And it is Darien Plays Resident Evil Village. I played Resident Evil Biohazard, and so I might as well play the sequel to that.
Yeah.
And so I put out episode 1 yesterday. I'm going to do episode 2 tonight. I'm hoping possibly that I can hook up the green screen and maybe have video for tonight's episode.
Oh, congratulations.
Maybe.
Hope it works.
If not, that's why. The reason is because I'm confused. But that is happening. So definitely check that out. I will be playing the DLC as well after I finish the campaign for Resident Evil 8. And I think that's everything other than just reminding you to check out the Extra Beef on Black Adam on Wednesday. And we can go ahead and end this off.
All right.
So thank you all so much for joining us this week. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. It's DARIENH4404. Or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito official page. Or on Twitter at the CB Burrito. Or our Instagram page, which we need to get the follower count up, is also on Twitter. Get the follower count up too. Hey.
Yeah.
All 15 of you. No. But on Instagram, our account, the Comic Book Burrito _official. We're mainly posting on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Hoping to do a little bit more Facebook. I'm trying to get back to that.
Mm-hmm, yeah. You can contact me at Spider_Landon on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Love to talk to people. Love to hear your opinions and how wrong they are. Just contact me there.
Yeah, and with that being said, we are going to go ahead and head out of here, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Excelsior!